Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL world has been buzzing for weeks with speculation about Tyreek Hill's next move, and today, it seems that speculation has finally reached a boiling point. Sources close to the player and insiders who rarely speak publicly have confirmed that Hill has officially committed to joining the Chicago Bears, a move that could redefine the team's offensive identity and send shockwaves across the league. Imagine the impact of one of the fastest, most dynamic wide receivers in football history lining up in Soldier Field week after week. Defenses will have to rethink everything they thought they knew about covering elite talent. Hill's arrival is not just a simple roster addition. It represents a seismic shift in the Bears' strategic outlook, signaling that the front office is prepared to invest in explosive playmakers and a brand of football that can truly challenge the status quo. Fans are already envisioning highlight reels that will dominate social media feeds, with Hill's signature speed and agility leaving defenders in the dust, while the Bears' offense transforms into a showcase of both precision and athletic brilliance. The timing of this move, late in the offseason, yet perfectly aligned with training camp preparations, underscores a level of strategic planning that could make or break the team's aspirations this year. Analysts are scrambling to adjust their season projections as Hill's arrival instantly elevates the Bears into serious playoff conversation. The question now becomes how the coaching staff will maximize his talent in conjunction with existing receivers and the quarterback skill set, creating a dynamic that could overwhelm opposing defenses while also introducing new variables in terms of game planning and matchups. Rumors have been swirling for months, with every possible team being linked to Hill through leaks, insider chatter, and social media speculation, but the Bears quietly maneuvered behind the scenes, crafting a deal that reportedly included creative cap management and future draft considerations. This strategic silence made the announcement all the more explosive when it finally emerged, catching fans and analysts off guard and fueling endless debates on sports talk shows. Imagine the locker room reaction as veteran players and newcomers alike come face to face with the undeniable fact that one of the NFL's most electrifying athletes is now a teammate. The psychological impact of having Hill on the roster cannot be overstated. It sends a message to the entire league that the Bears are serious about challenging elite teams and reshaping their identity. Social media exploded within minutes of the news, with memes, GIFs, and highlights of Hill's career circulating as fans celebrated what many consider a transformational signing. Conversations about offensive schemes, defensive adjustments by opponents, and even ticket sales have already begun to shift, signaling that Hill's presence affects far more than just game day matchups. Reports suggest that Hill was drawn to Chicago not only because of the team's vision for explosive offense, but also due to the quarterback's mobility and deep ball accuracy, factors that align perfectly with his ability to create separation and make game-changing plays. Speculation continues about how Hill's leadership and personality will mesh with the existing locker room culture, but insiders hint that his competitive drive and relentless work ethic could galvanize the team in ways previously unseen. Every analyst now has to reconsider projections for the Bears season, with some bold voices already predicting a playoff-caliber offense powered by the addition of Hill's elite skill set. The implications for the NFC North are enormous, as rival teams now face the daunting prospect of defending against a receiver whose speed and agility redefine traditional coverage schemes. Packers, Vikings, and Lions defensive coordinators must immediately adjust their off-season plans, anticipating Hill's presence and the ways in which he can stretch the field vertically and horizontally. The Bears' offensive coordinator reportedly spent hours studying Hill's tendencies and play history, envisioning creative route combinations and mismatches that could consistently exploit opposing defenses. Fans are already dreaming about highlight moments reminiscent of Hill's career-defining plays in Kansas City, imagining sideline-to-sideline catches, explosive punt returns, and game-changing touchdowns. Beyond the field, Hill's signing carries significant marketing and branding potential, with merchandise, ticket sales, and fan engagement expected to surge as the city embraces a new era of football excitement. Hill's social media presence alone is a catalyst for hype, with millions of followers eagerly anticipating glimpses into practice, training, and game day preparations. Experts speculate on how Hill will balance personal performance with team dynamics, emphasizing that while his talents are undeniable, his integration into the Bears' broader strategy will determine long-term success. The timing of Hill's signing, coinciding with critical training camp developments, allows the team to build chemistry early and design plays that fully exploit his abilities, potentially catching opponents off guard with a level of precision and speed rarely seen in the league. Sources close to the team hint at a culture shift in Chicago, one focused on speed, aggression, and vertical threat capabilities, aligning perfectly with Hill's unique skill set. As analysts pore over film and historical data, debates rage about how other teams will attempt to counteract Hill's impact, raising questions about defensive formations, double-teaming strategies, and coverage prioritization. Every facet of the league now faces ripple effect from Hill's decision, highlighting the magnitude of this signing and the ripple it creates throughout professional football. Speculation over Hill's contract details only adds fuel to the fire, with multiple leaks hinting at creative structuring designed to satisfy both player and team ambitions. Some reports suggest incentives tied to yardage milestones and touchdown receptions, allowing Hill to maximize his earnings while giving the Bears flexibility in roster building. The financial angle has analysts dissecting every possible scenario, evaluating how this deal could influence future signings and negotiations across the NFL. Beyond numbers, Hill's competitive mindset is expected to elevate the entire offense, creating opportunities for younger players to learn from his speed, route running precision, and game intelligence. The locker room buzz is palpable, with teammates reportedly energized by the prospect of practicing and playing alongside someone of Hill's caliber, fueling a competitive atmosphere that could translate directly to on-field results. Fans eagerly await his debut, speculating on how his presence will alter game scripts, defensive coverage schemes, and the Bears' ability to execute explosive, game-changing plays. Social media chatter reflects a mix of disbelief, excitement, and strategic analysis, with thousands of posts dissecting Hill's potential impact from every conceivable angle. Sports shows are already dedicating hours to discussing the Hill effect, analyzing film clips, and projecting how rival teams might attempt to contain his speed. This environment of speculation creates a narrative that extends beyond Chicago, as every NFL city now considers how to respond to a team suddenly armed with one of the league's most dangerous offensive weapons. Rumors suggest that Hill's arrival could inspire a renaissance in the Bears' offensive philosophy, moving away from conservative approaches toward a more daring, high-octane style. Observers are eager to see whether coaching strategies will evolve to maximize Hill's explosiveness, including deep ball emphasis, creative motion schemes, and aggressive red zone usage, potentially reshaping how the Bears are perceived across the league. Sources close to the league hint that Hill's decision was influenced not only by the Bears' vision for offense, but also by broader factors such as city culture, fan energy, and a sense of unfinished business, improving his elite status outside Kansas City. Analysts speculate that Hill weighed multiple offers, considering both financial terms and team dynamics, ultimately concluding that Chicago offers the best combination of challenge, opportunity, and exposure. The team's front office reportedly worked tirelessly behind the scenes to present an offer that balanced immediate impact with long-term sustainability, creating a deal that positioned Hill as both a centerpiece and a catalyst for future acquisitions. Fans are already imagining highlight reels filled with Hill's signature moves, from explosive sideline sprints to pinpoint route execution, projecting a season of unforgettable moments and record-setting performances. Conversations among commentators often focus on Hill's integration into existing offensive schemes, including how quarterbacks will adjust timing, cadence, and decision-making to fully exploit his skill set. Social media analysis shows that fans are not only thrilled about the signing, but also deeply invested in discussing potential combinations with current Bears stars, speculating on chemistry, alignment, and situational usage. The ripple effect of Hill's arrival touches every aspect of the team, from practice schedules to game planning, from ticket sales to fan engagement campaigns, all contributing to a narrative of transformation and renewed ambition. Industry insiders note that Hill's influence extends beyond measurable metrics, as his competitive mindset and leadership potential could redefine the locker room culture, encouraging accountability, effort, and focus. This signing is more than just a headline. It is a statement of intent, signaling to the league that the Bears are prepared to compete at the highest level while creating a spectacle that captures public imagination. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The broader NFL ecosystem reacts immediately to Hill's decision, as rival franchises scramble to adjust projections, defensive plans, and strategic priorities. Teams in the NFC North, in particular, face a sudden and urgent need to rethink how they defend against a wide receiver whose speed and agility defy conventional coverage tactics. Analysts speculate that game planning sessions will now involve additional film study, new drills, and altered personnel packages specifically designed to counteract Hill's ability to stretch the field vertically and horizontally. The Bears' coaching staff reportedly views Hill not only as a receiver, but as a tactical weapon capable of forcing defensive coordinators into reactive adjustments, opening opportunities for other offensive players. Fans in Chicago are buzzing with excitement, envisioning highlight moments, record-setting performances, and a season filled with explosive offensive output, creating a palpable energy that extends beyond Soldier Field into social media, merchandise, and local sports culture. Observers note that Hill's presence might also influence future free agent decisions, as players may be drawn to a team clearly investing in high-profile talent and innovative offensive strategy. Rumors continue to circulate about the exact timeline of Hill's integration into practice, suggesting that early chemistry building with the quarterback and existing receiving core is a top priority for the coaching staff. Every analyst, commentator, and insider now seems compelled to adjust projections, rankings, and narratives surrounding the Bears, underscoring the magnitude of Hill's signing and the extensive ripple effect it generates throughout the NFL landscape. The excitement is tangible as fans, media, and league insiders alike speculate about not just Hill's performance, but the strategic transformation of an entire franchise ready to embrace a new era of explosive football. Whispers across sports media hint at additional moves surrounding Hill's arrival, suggesting that the Bears could pursue complementary pieces to fully capitalize on their new offensive weapon. Speculation includes potential changes to offensive line composition, running back schemes, and even adjustments in special team strategy, all aimed at creating a cohesive unit capable of maximizing Hill's elite skill set. Fans are dissecting every clip, analyzing his past performances, and imagining combinations with current stars, generating a level of engagement rarely seen in preseason speculation. Industry insiders suggest that Hill's influence goes beyond the field, affecting marketing strategies, fan outreach, and city-wide branding initiatives that position Chicago as a hub of football excitement. Every angle is being analyzed, from defensive countermeasures by opponents to coaching adaptations, emphasizing that Hill's signing is not just an addition, but a transformative event with league-wide implications. Analysts speculate on the potential psychological impact on opponents, predicting that defenses may overcommit to stopping Hill, inadvertently creating opportunities for other Bears playmakers. As training camp approaches, all eyes turn to Soldier Field, where anticipation, strategy, and speculation converge in a heightened atmosphere of expectation. Social media is flooded with reaction videos, commentary, and fan theories, underscoring that Hill's arrival has captured imagination beyond standard sports fandom, creating a narrative that will dominate headlines for weeks. Rumors continue to swirl, feeding a story that combines talent, strategy, and the allure of an electrifying new era in Chicago football, with Tyreek Hill at the center of it all. The excitement surrounding Tyreek Hill's arrival in Chicago has only intensified as fans and analysts alike speculate on the cascading effects across the league. Beyond the immediate on-field implications, the signing signals a strategic recalibration by the Bears front office, highlighting a willingness to pursue elite talent aggressively and reshape the team's identity in a way that could influence future roster decisions. The ripple effect is already evident in fan discourse, where debates about Hill's chemistry with the quarterback, his impact on existing wide receivers, and potential shifts in offensive philosophy dominate social media timelines and sports forums. Observers suggest that Hill's presence may force opposing coordinators into unprecedented adjustments, from double-teaming strategies to altered coverage schemes, as defenses scramble to contain his unmatched speed and agility. Analysts are poring over film, projecting game scripts, and recalibrating team rankings, acknowledging that a single player of Hill's caliber can dramatically alter competitive balance. Meanwhile, marketing teams are preparing campaigns that capitalize on Hill's star power, predicting surges in merchandise sales, ticket demand, and social media engagement, demonstrating that his influence extends far beyond the gridiron. Fans in Chicago are already envisioning highlight reel moments, imagining Hill making sideline-to-sideline catches, explosive punt returns, and deep ball touchdowns that could define an entire season and reignite excitement around Bears football. Rumors persist that Hill's leadership and competitive mindset will transform the locker room culture, fostering accountability and intensity that may propel both young and veteran players toward elevated performance. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.